I have to go over here, and it's offline.
Are you hearing your Peabody up there, little mess?
Okay, it's starting. Okay, quiet everybody.
Peabody.
No typing. Hello everybody. This is Mr. Peabody. Welcome to Mr. Peabody's Upside. And I'm coming on live here to spend some time with some friends. And here I've got Adam Shawhan, Frank, and the Wiener Dog Clan. And I've also got Jason Clark. Hi guys. Is that working? Are we streaming? Hello? Did something fail? Is that working?
Yep.
Are we streaming?
You are streaming.
Okay, I think I'm way ahead of you, and I'm getting echo. I think I've done something wrong. Did something fail?
Well, YouTube's behind. DJD's in here.
Hey, DJ. And hang on. Okay, so I've got so DJD's in here. Yeah, I think I've done something. I've done something really wrong here. This is not working at all. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to go strictly to no, I'm going to kill this so we don't get echo, and I'm going to go strictly to chat. So can you guys hear me fine? There's no echo or anything? Hard to tell. Okay. Alright, so I need to move this down so I can read more of the chat. And as long as you guys can hear me, in which case I probably don't need these anymore. And once again, I'm all by myself, and I'll have to talk to DJ about how to incorporate you guys into the chat, because obviously I punched something in wrong. It looks like my upload speed is horrible. Sorry about that, guys. No, I've come here today because Frank and the Shawhan clan Wiener Dog, sorry, I said that completely wrong. I knew I'd stuff this up. Have sent me a package all the way from America to Australia, because I live in Western Australia, Perth, West Australia, and they sent me a package, and I can tell straight away by looking at the package that the dogs wrapped it. The reason why I can tell this is because they left paw prints all over it. And this stream is going horrible because everything's lagging terribly. Can you guys see anything? Is this working at all? I don't know, it looks horrible to me. I feel like a goose. But can you guys, is it working okay? Is the lag so bad? It's lagging really bad, isn't it? Yeah. Well, my upload speed here, and like Odin was talking about his upload speed, he's saying, oh well, I started off at 10,000. It's like my upload speed here is 800. 800, guys. You are fine. Okay, I'll just go with it, because obviously my picture that I'm seeing of myself is about 20 seconds behind myself anyway. So I'm just going to go for it and hope for the best. Okay, guys. So I'm going to open this package, you know, and by the way, Frank, Little Miss, Mr. Fatty Pants, sorry, Captain Fatty Pants, and all the rest of you puppies, I have your prints on record. Okay, so just remember that. All right, so let's open the package. Just excuse me for a minute. Okay, extra tape on the corners. Now, Adam has told me, because he knows I'm a sentimental guy, and he knows I've got some weak spots. He thinks that this might send me over the top. Quite possibly could. I don't care. I'm just here to share some stuff with some friends. And yeah, Jason, you're in there too somewhere, I hope. Is Jason in here? Man, you wrapped this really well. Oh yes, I can see you now, Jason. Alright. So I cut it in half so I could save at least half of the paper, because I love this paper. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. And here underneath is the dreaded box that was going to cost so much more to send, until you disguise it with puppy paper. So, oh my god, how much tape did you put on this, man? You waterproofed it, didn't you? Okay, alright, now we're to the actual box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the tape on the box, and then I'm going to put it off to the side and just pull out one thing at a time. Okay, fellas and ladies, sorry Trista. Alright. Okay, now I'm not looking, okay, I haven't looked in the box, but straight away I can feel something soft, and I think Trista might have made this. So I'm going to pull that out first because it's on top. And I'm having a look. This is... this is amazing, Trista. This is the best. It's a blanket on one side. It's got the Millennium Falcon. It's got the X-wing. It's got it's the Force Awakens, Star Wars: The Force Awakens on one side. It's a beautifully made blanket. It's got tassels on the edges, and on the other side, I don't have enough picture to show you, but it's Rogue One. Yeah, I'm always cold, so that is beautiful, guys. Thank you so much for that. It's like that is awesome. So that can take pride of place for now, right there. I don't know how well that shows up on the camera. Okay, well, obviously I've got a 20-second delay. Maybe I should have killed the delay. So that is awesome. Thank you. I've got it upside down. Okay, I'll figure that. I'll fix that later. But I know Trista. I know that you made that. So thank you very much for that. I love it. I really do. And I will put it to good use, because I do always get cold. Even, you know, I mean, you can see how I'm rugged up now, and it's like 24 degrees Celsius. Anyway, so I'm going to reach in and grab something else from the box without looking, and I've got something that's wrapped, and it's okay. Mad props. I've never seen this before. It's a Mad Props plane. I've never seen these. but Adam knows that I've got a wall of Hot Wheels stuff, so that's going in pride of place on the wall. Oh no, thank you. It's like I've never seen these. I've never seen these. I mean, maybe I need to go to a specific toy store or something, but I've never seen these. But you do know I love my planes as well, and it's the Daredevils. Yeah, that's that's pretty cool. I like that. Thank you again, guys. It's like anyway, so we'll pop that. Well, I can stick it straight on the wall. Hang on. Oh no, I can't reach that far. It's okay. I'll pop that there for now. And I've also got two. Oh, I can see the two cards. Now, one's the birthday card and one's the Christmas card. Now, I think the Christmas cards, that'd be fair to open now, wouldn't it? Because, you know, everybody gets Christmas cards and they open them before Christmas. So I'm going to open the Christmas card for now. But I love that blanket. I really do. You know I love that blanket. Oh, just bear with me. this is a bit of a mute point for someone that lives in Australia on the west coast. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Yep. Sorry guys, it's just not going to happen. Okay, hang on. There's quite a bit here. I'm going to have to take my glasses off for this. To my mate from the upside down. Now, come on, this is the upside, guys. You're the guys that are upside down. I'm right way up. But, yep, Adam Trista. So, love to you and your family. Adam Trista. Hugs, Buddy, Doodles, Rolly, Paisley, Pearl, Peanut, Echo, Pumpkin, Dottie, Oscar, Oliver, Penny, Frank, Chunky, Captain Fatty Pants, and Little Miss. And Rudy. And they've all signed it, guys. They've all signed it. Have a look. All the puppies signed it. And that is awesome. But also, filled with love and joy, my mate from the US. Oh, right. Okay, now you got me. Yeah, you got me with that one. All right, you did. But you also sent a Return of the Jedi card, which I appreciate. I mean, I do have the complete set, but I packed my stuff away years ago. I know I've got the complete set. Where it is, I've got no idea. But yeah, you got me with that one, okay? You did get me with that one. But yeah, it is funny. Let it snow. Yeah, it's not going to happen. But the Netta droid, yes. But yeah, because you know, I do react to personal things, and that was very personal, and it's very lovely what you wrote in there. I love the card, I love the blanket, I love the plane. But what I wanted was for you guys to be chatting with me on here. So I need to talk to DJ about how to get that to work, because I was getting so much feedback. And I think what I've done is the way I've set it up. It's got way too much of a lag on it, because one, I can't see myself except for 20 seconds earlier. Yeah, I did get a kick out of that. So I can't see myself except for 20 seconds earlier. It's from this side, I don't know what it looks like from that side, but from this side it looks as dodgy as anything, because it's all over the place. I don't know, is it smooth on that side? Because here it's all jagged, and Yeah, same crap unit. So it's all jagged. So you can hear me, but the picture is absolutely crap. Is that what you mean? Because to me here it's like a whole lot of frozen images. Laggy, but okay. All right, but okay. So that's the box opened. I'll open it if you want. But I do have a birthday card as well. I was probably hold off on that one. But if you want, sorry, excuse me. But if you want me to, I'll open it now. But you definitely got me with the Christmas card. So I hate to think what's in here. Just, is it like a double whammy? Is it a double whammy you've put in here? Bouncy like Gal Gatto, okay. Oh no, she's pretty firm. She doesn't really bounce that much. But how many people we got in here? Just a few. It's just we got right. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Beer and pie. Yeah, well, beer and a pie. Yeah, don't know about the pie at the moment, but the beer goes down all right. You can do whatever, buddy. I'll leave it for now. But because if it is a double whammy, you're going to see me lose it. You'll see me lose it completely. Because I know that I'm going to read that card again later, and I'll lose it. I mean, I set up for this and everything. I mean, I had paper towels ready, paper towels at the ready, because you warned me I was going to lose it, and I did. Just a little bit. Oh, so it's just the three of us now? Yeah, well, maybe I should try and work on getting the Discord back. How do I do that without the echo? I thought I'd... So it's obviously not coming through there. There must be a way to do it. Try here, turn this on. If you guys are still in here, you are still in here. You've turned off your mic and everything like that. Just try talking and see how it goes. Just see how it goes. Because at the moment the lag is so much here anyway. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, and if it's only the three of us in here, we might as well give it a go. Mike, just try talking and see how it goes.
How you doing?
Okay. Alright. Now we just need to know, is it looping? The lag is so much here anyway.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, Jason. I'm ahead of you, so I don't know if it's going to loop or not. So it's a lag, but I don't think it's looping. But you have to tell me if it is. But I can hear both of you fine.
If I mute the YouTube, there shouldn't be anything bleeding through, and then we'll have to have DJD tell us if it starts echoing or not.
Okay, I think I must have set this up wrong. If I would have put it, because you can set the delay on it, and I should have set it to a much shorter delay, because at the moment we're miles apart. But I can hear you guys fine, and as long as it's not bleeding through, that's fine.
It's okay, you're a noob. That's why we've got the DJD show in here to help us, make sure that we're not messing it up too bad.
But yeah, Adam and Trista, this blanket is amazing. I love this blanket, and it is so soft. Yeah. But no, you definitely nailed it with the card. It's like you had me with the card. It's like, all right, yeah, I sort of stumbled a bit there.
Yeah, I'm.
It's all right. Well, the plane I knew you'd love. That's what I was telling you about earlier. That I just went to the store and it was calling my name, and I sent you a picture of what I saw, and that plane was just sitting there. It was the only one. They had like 3 or 4 of those same planes, and I was like, I got to get that for him and send it. It was that, and then the Bisman Leia. That was the only other thing I found that I didn't get, which you didn't need. But yeah, it was just kind of funny. And then yeah, the blanket. That was the whole story. Was
Yeah.
I had the Star Wars version, but I didn't have the Rogue One. And we went to at least 10 different stores looking for Rogue One, and it wasn't till the last store Trista found a Rogue One blanket top to turn that into. That way, you've got the best of both worlds. You got OG Star Wars and Rogue One Star Wars. And I talked with Jason about it, and he even said the same thing. That's awesome.
Wait.
Is that echo on my end?
I'm not sure. I can hear it coming through. It's not bleeding too badly. It's coming through a little bit, and it's easy to talk over the top of that. But the first time that me and
I muted my YouTube, so it's not coming on my end.
Yeah, no, but the first time me and Adam did this, it's like we had this continuous echo, and it's like, you know, it's like it would just keep
It was
on.
hilarious.
Yeah, it was going through, and it wasn't until in the end I had to turn off everything. So I couldn't hear Adam, I couldn't hear anything, and you get to this point, and I mean, if you watch the video, I mean, it's sort of longish video, and it's boring because we're not really doing anything. But at the end, it's like you're out there all alone. It's like you're flying free in space. You know, you're doing a layer. You know, and
Yeah.
you don't hear anything, and all you can do is read the chat, and that's why I said, you know, how does Odin do this? Yeah, I heard that bleed through. I don't know how badly that was, but I'm more concerned with the video because it's really staggering on this end. I don't know how staggering it is on that end, but it's really bad. It's really bad. The image I've got in front of me is really bad.
Yeah, it's a little laggy, to say the least, but I've seen worse.
Yeah. What you mean? You mean Anna's?
You know, I mean, when it comes to the lag, I've seen Lethal Lightning's had bad lag before, and you know, sometimes you and I, when we were on Hangouts, it lagged like this. When we went straight Discord and video chatted, it really didn't do it as much. So there's probably stuff you got to tinker with a little bit. Luckily, we got a couple guys in here that know how to do this really well, so I'm sure they'll be able to help out.
No, I do believe that the main problem is the internet in Australia, because we're still on we're using phone lines. Once the NBN goes through, things will speed up. But at the moment, I'm on 800 upload, which is way low. So all my settings are incredibly low. Just to be able to do this. So just to get the camera working.
Well, we've got the PC guy Dion in here, so not Dion Green. So
hello,
we're
Dion.
all good.
Dion, you missed the unveiling. I got a blanket, and guess what it's got on it? Rogue One. oh, that's right. He can't hear me. He can hear me. All right, you guys can hear me. He can hear me. I just can't hear him. Okay. Sorry, I completely forgot.
Okay.
But Star Wars, I think it's The Force Awakens on one side. Yeah, The Force Awakens on one side, Rogue One on the other. I got a cool plane, and you missed the part where I opened the card, which I will save to read again later, because if I read it again, you know, you're gonna get me again. But
yeah. Was that a Rogue One backside? I thought that was OG Star Wars. I just thought it was the Millennium Falcon and all that.
No,
I know
it is, but no, this is The Force Awakens on the other side. So it's The Force Awakens on one side, so it's got the Millennium Falcon and X-Wings and everything. But on this side, it's Rogue One. So that's what you can see behind me now. That's the Rogue One.
Yep. That was the one we shopped all over for.
And I know Trista spent a fair bit of time doing these edges. So thank you, Trista.
You're welcome.
But
Yeah, Trista, thanks again for my blanket, too.
You're welcome.
yeah.
Well, I knew that Jason needed one, and your little skinny ass is always cold. So, that was kind of the game plan was, get you guys, something that, especially you, it's not something that you can just go to the store and buy. This was literally, we put the two pieces together or bought the fabric, cut it. She, got it all tied together. So, I mean, it's literally,
You weren't down there helping me cut or tie, so I don't know where you get the wheat crap.
I paid for the parts, so she did all the work to it. So
I paid for the parts.
And I drove to the fabric store.
So yeah, we knew you were going to enjoy it, though. She helped me with picking out the stuff and made sure everything matched.
You guys would have been screwed if he picked it out. He only has one eye.
Yeah, everything would have been lopsided.
Well, it is upside down on one side on purpose.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, when you turn it over to the other side and you look at it, it kind of looks upside down. But we figured for you it'd be upside right. So
no. It's
you're
so.
The one that says you're in the upside down. So.
But no, it's so you can flip it straight over and it's the right side up. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep. That way, when you got it flipped the other way and you're covered up looking at Rogue One, you look down, you see ships flying at you instead of away.
They'll always fly at me,
That's right.
But the magpies don't. The magpies don't attack me. Don't attack him. He's the meal ticket.
That's right. He's the one that feeds us pizza.
So it's funny because like when you said you were going for supper, I said yeah, so are the magpies because I don't know. I think the mother magpie works it out with the baby magpie because the baby magpie sits on the fence and goes just to let me know it's out there, and so I go down to the door, open the door, and mother magpie is sitting there on the fence looking straight at me saying, "Yep, we're ready, we're ready for the food." And so I'll say, okay, wait a minute. So I go upstairs, I get the food, I come down and say, here's your food. And it's like they say, thanks very much. I'll see you next week. Well, actually, see you tomorrow. But no, but it's she gets the baby. She must turn to the baby and say, oh, okay, now do it now. So it's like, and of course, you can hear them. They work their way through the neighbourhood. So you can hear them go next door, and you hear, and then you actually hear them work their way around. But there's two little families of magpies in this backyard, and they feel fairly safe with the trees here and everything like that. So that's why they come to me, and that's why they don't attack me. But I still haven't heard anything about what happened to those children. I'd like to know what happened to those children because they never followed up with that story. But no, the magpies will swoop you. They will attack if you go anywhere near their babies or if they go anywhere near the nest. But no, these ones I could walk right up to. They don't have any problem with me. So, but as I said, I'm pretty sure they're probably the same magpies from previous years. So they figured, no, he's all right. But no, never been swooped in the backyard. Everybody's still there, or have I lost everything?
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, well.
Up to 7 people watching. You're doing excellent.
Who'd want to watch this? Who watched the crazy Aussie? But no, Jason, you should tell everybody about your blanket, which Trista also made.
Oh, yeah. Well, my blanket has like Han Solo, Leia on one side. And then on the other side is like the Pittsburgh Steelers. So mine, I think, is about twice as big as Peabody's.
No, that's cool. But it's like, it's funny. So. Funny, I'm listening to you, and all I can hear is myself going in the background.
Yeah, did you hear the echo?
Yeah, it was like, because in the middle of you talking, that's all I could hear, and it's like, oh, geez, the delay on this is horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to. Sometimes I try to figure out where the delay is and where.
There it goes through again.
There you go again.
It's like it must be something. Must be some sort of alarm that goes off when Jason talks.
Yeah.
Jason tries to talk, and you just get this horrible sound going through. But
But yeah. Yeah, my blanket's great, man. I use it. I've used it every night since I got it. So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I put it on every night.
well, this one's going to stay right here until I need it. Then it's going on the legs, man. It's going on the legs. But no, it's yeah. I do suffer badly from cold because I've got basically no insulation on the body, and the cold really does affect me for some reason. That's why I want the hot summer. But yeah, but it even if it drops to like it can drop to like 20 degrees Celsius, and I rug up. It's like I'm ridiculous.
You guys, your blankets will last you a long time. I have one that I made. We're in 2018. I believe I made my blanket 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And it gets washed regularly, just like you would any other blanket. And I've used it almost on every single bed I've had. And there's not one hole in it. And it's still holding up. So that's 12 years of use. So you guys should be fine for a while.
Nah, I'll take good care of it, Trista. I really will.
If you feel like you need something to chew on because you're just really nervous, the dogs like knots. They like the little knots to chew on. I make the puppies little blankets to go home in their pack with their new families, and they like to chew on the knots. So if you're feeling lonely or scared, just chew on the knots. You'll be okay.
That's a good sentiment. I just chew the knots.
Next time I'll dip them in flavoring for you.
But once again, thanks guys for that package. It's amazing, and you know I saved some of the wrapping so I can keep that as well.
Hey, I thought you'd get a kick out of all of that, man. Like I said, it was definitely worth it. It means more, you know, coming from people that actually made it versus just buying something.
Yeah.
You know, so you know that's just from us and the clan, man. You know, you're always fucking cold, always. You skinny little mate. So you know. The only thing we could think of that you definitely could use this blanket. And then with Jay, same thing with winter coming and, you know, we're all getting cold. I knew he needed a nice blanket. He was going to, you know, that's what he kind of wanted for Christmas. So he got one that he didn't even know he was getting. Yeah. So, you know, it just worked out real good. Like I said, we went out, found some stuff, you know, looked for it, found what we were looking for. And then she went to work with it.
Yeah. That's cool. Hey, hello, Laura.
Laura's even in here. All right.
Come to talk to us. But it's awesome because like I never expected you to send me anything. It's like and you sent it all the way from America, you know, just so you could put a smile on my face, and you know, I really appreciate it.
Well, like I said, man, I sent you a picture of the hell I went through where that plane was that I found. And I went through all of those cars trying to find the rest of the other 9 planes, and I could only find that one. So, you know, I mean, I spent 45 minutes in the store playing with Hot Wheel cars searching for an airplane, but I found that one first. So, you know, it was what it was, and I knew you'd get a kick out of it. So I figured this has got to go. So I put it in a box, and I'm like, this is perfect, you know. And then with the blanket, of course, that was the main gift, and then the 2 cards. So your birthday card will make you giggle. Frank picked it out, so you'll have fun with your birthday card. But yeah, you can open it whenever. There's no rush or nothing. Same with the Christmas card. There wasn't a rush, but I knew you'd get the kick out of the snow one.
Yeah.
I had to send it.
No, but what got me was actually what you wrote inside the card. It's like, because I read through it, I was fine, and then that last little part, it's like, bam, you got me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I figured the blanket would bring a little tear to your eye just because how much we know how much you love Rogue One, and especially since you already knew because of Jason that it was handmade.
Yeah.
It's not something we bought.
No,
Yeah,
because you sort of hinted towards something that you'd done personally, and then when Jason got his, I thought, okay, now I know what's in the box.
Yep.
Jason, you blew it.
No,
Well,
it even said on there it was a blanket because I didn't know what else to put in there.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't read. Yeah.
Love doll and a box of condoms.
Well, see, I didn't read it.
But-
All I read was the names, but
Yeah.
I didn't read anything else. All right, yeah, it actually does say on there, but I didn't read that because I knew not to read it. But Laura, yeah, you've got Frank and the Shorehand Wiener Dog clan. That's one of the other voices you hear, and you've also got Jason Clark. He's the third voice you can hear.
Hello, Laura.
Jason, you're damn lucky I didn't send you a Chicago Bears one because it's in my better interest to do something.
But
I
But no, on the package that Laura, on the package that that Frank and the Shorehand Wiener Dog clan sent me, I had puppy paper. You can see the puppies tried to wrap it because their prints are all over it.
yeah.
And you can see all of them because you can see the little prints. You see Frank's prints. But no, I'll send them off to forensics and get them documented.
Yeah, you're damn lucky it was puppy prints and not puppy droppings.
Oh, that's okay. It adds to the feel, you know. You know, that authentic wiener smell.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I've got everything else here as well, you know, because we can always talk to Kathleen if you want to talk to Kathleen. Kathleen's always here.
Oh, well, like I said, man,
Kathleen,
the
what do you-
Christmas card, I couldn't
what do you
remember which
wanna
card had the Jedi card in there, but that was one of the original cards that I've had for a very long time, and it's like one I was like, you know what, this is perfect, because we were talking about C-3PO for some reason months ago. I don't remember why, because we have so many conversations, but we were having a good time. Yes, disclaimer. Yes, disclaimer. But yeah, and allegedly, we were talking about it, and yeah, I had that card, and I'm like, oh, I got to send this to Peabody. And then with your birthday coming up and Christmas, and since I knew we were going to send you the blanket, I was like, a Star Wars package it is. So you got it.
How long did it take him to get that package?
About
2 weeks?
No, it's about 7-8 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Because I mailed Jason's on Tuesday, and I mailed yours on Wednesday, and you got yours today.
Can we?
So
well,
can
not
you get food, like homemade baked goods, or do they take it?
no, homemade baked goods they wouldn't let through. It has to be processed food. It has to be.
That's crap.
Oh no, that's the way it works. But no, if it's something you bought from a store, you could send that through. And
Well, I can tell him I bought it from the store.
Sorry.
I can tell him I bought it from the store.
No, it's like if it's not properly labelled and not properly sealed, it won't go through. Because as soon as it's
I
food,
work in the grocery store.
yeah, but as soon as it's food, they'll open the package. As soon as it's food, yeah.
That's crap.
But
Oh,
no, so you'd be surprised how many people try to get stuff through. If you watch Customs Australia or anything like that, all these people go. They go to Lebanon, they go to China, they go here, and they come back and they don't have any clothes in their bags. They're just full of food, and they'll go through and say, "Do you have anything to declare?" No, I've got nothing to declare. You got no food? No food. And the dog comes along and says, "Yep, there's food in there," and they get pulled over and they just open the bag and it's just chock block full of food, and it not only food, but they've actually got like plants, full plants, with roots and dirt and everything in the bag. And they think they're going to get through with this stuff. They don't. But we're pretty soft over here. So even if they do show up at the border with that stuff, they get like if it's the first time, it could be a full bag full of stuff. If it's the first time they get caught, they get a warning, right? If they get caught a second time, it's a $220 fine. I know if the same thing happened in, I don't know what it is in America, but I know if the same thing happened in Canada, straight away you jump up to like $800 fine for first time offence. And what it is after that, I think it goes up into the thousands. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah, there's certain things you can't bring into Australia, and if you get caught doing it, it sort of really is like a slap on the wrist. But when it happens, these people start crying and carrying on. It's like, oh, I can't afford this, I can't afford this. It's like, well, yeah, you can, and you shouldn't have done it in the first place. To tell you,
yeah, because the price they have to pay for that fine now,
yeah,
is way more than what the price it was to have said item shipped in.
Yeah, well,
from a retailer.
No, the fact is, the reason why they tried to bring it in their baggage is because they can't ship it in. There's no way they could ship it in. That's why they try to carry it through in their luggage, and hope that they don't get stopped. But no, you can't.
Right.
They'll never make it through the airport because like we've got so many dogs trained, and they'll run through the bags before you even see the bags come out on the carousel. They'll run the dogs past them. So they do.
Right, they do it.
Yeah,
like when I fly to Dallas Fort Worth, I fly out of Chicago O'Hare, and so usually or when I fly out, even out of Midway, I fly out, but it's not usually as bad going down as it is coming back. The DFW airport, they'll take anything. I had a 6-ounce bottle of perfume, $80 bottle of freaking perfume, and they took it. I was so pissed. Because it was over the ounces allowed on the flight.
All right. Yeah, because I know. You see, it works differently as well between domestic and international. I think domestically you'd get away with it, but not international. But no, a lot of these people fly in from out of the country, and they have this chocolate block. I mean, it's just amazing. They just keep on. I mean, they'll wrap it in blankets and they'll try and cover it up, and they'll have it in their pockets and things like that. And when they start pulling it out of their bags, they'll start shoving it in their mouth and eating it to try and cover up the evidence. And it was funny because it's like because a friend of mine used to work for customs, and he'd say, you know, you'd have these people come in and everything like that, everything fine. You'd be talking away to them, how you going? How's your trip? Oh yeah, they had a great trip and everything like that. So you had a good flight. Where are you flying from? I'm flying from here. Blah 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 blah. As soon as you find something in their bag, it'd be like, no English. Can you explain why this is no English? It's like all of a sudden they can't talk English. You know, as soon as they find something in the bag.
That's ridiculous.
But
that's ridiculous.
But you know, but we've got a lot of security, especially with the international flights. Domestic, they're not too worried about too much. But even they still do security checks for the planes and everything like that, and they're actually introducing, because we didn't have it before, but they are introducing more stricter security on domestic flights now, because before we didn't really have much of security for domestic flights, but now they're increasing that. We're following you like 15 or so years down the track, basically. Well,
what's funny is I fucked up on the ounces on your package, and I put it was like 2.6, but it was 2.8, and it actually got there without a problem. So I'm happy I only paid, even though 2.6 and 2.8, it was the exact same price. It was still $35 to ship.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't have made a difference anyway, because I mean, it would have got to Australia, and they would have said 2.8 ounces. What the hell's that? Oh, just let it through. It's like, what's an ounce?
I figured they'd flip because I weighed it before I wrapped it like an idiot, and then I wrapped it, and then it added the weight to it. Then with all the tape, so it kind of added 2 ounces, and then I kind of giggled because I only paid for the 2.6, and then I looked up what 2.8 was on the price. It was the same, and I'm like, well, maybe they won't catch it, so I just sent it. And you got it, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, but
They don't.
but what I was talking about before with the customs and the people bringing food and everything like that, this is how strict I would be, right? So if it was up to me, what happens to people if they try to bring food in illegally, as in they try and smuggle it in, right? No matter how much it is, I don't care. All right, if you tried to bring something in illegally, like, you know, food, plants, whatever, I would stop them and say, okay, you're not supposed to bring this in. And they'd say, oh, sorry, I didn't know. Like that. So I'd take the stuff out of their bag, right? I'd stick them on the next flight back to where they came from, you know, back from where they came, and I'd say, try again. I'd say, try again at your cost. At your cost. So you're not coming into the country, right? You're not taking this stuff back with you. Get out, come back in again, and try again at your cost. That's what I'd do. So they have to pay for the flight to leave the country, and they have to pay for the flight to come back in again. That's what I'd do. Because they just do it so much that it's ridiculous. And they can't turn around and say, oh, I didn't know. Of course they knew. You know, it's like, someone else filled out the form for me. Well, it's your bag. You shouldn't have anybody else filling out the form.
Yeah.
You know, it's no excuse. You can think of hog eats up all the pills. Laugh out loud. When the hog eats all the pills, what do you mean?
Tommy Chong.
All right.
Smoke. They're pulled over by the cops, and he starts eating all the pills. So when you were talking about them eating the food, that's the first thing that popped in my mind.
Yeah, no.
Just made me laugh.
Oh, but they take it as such an affront. You know, they've got this unprocessed food they're bringing in. You know, they actually bring in trees that's got fruit and everything on it, including bugs. They bring bugs in, and it's like they think, oh, it's perfectly fine just to shove this in my suitcase and take it to Australia. But it's the same. But it's the same with you. It's like you can't take something from one country that's got bugs and dirt all over it and take it to another country, because you're interrupting their ecosystem. You know, you're introducing bugs that they may not have. You're introducing contaminants in the soil that they might not have. And these people think it's okay to take a plant from this country. I mean, I know it happened hundreds of years ago. I know that all happened. You know, they brought across vines from Italy, and they did all this, and they planted stuff all over the place. I know that happened. But these days, you can't do it, and they just think you can. It's like ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Have we lost any people? It wouldn't surprise me.
We've got 5 watching. We got, the 4 of us in the chat. So yeah, we're doing good. You're doing fine.
Well. But it was nice that other people popped in and said hi.
Yeah.
I think I missed someone somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, we had Dion. We had Laura popped in. I don't think I caught anybody else. Somebody else might have jumped in and then jumped out, but if they don't put nothing in the chat, we don't know.
Yeah. Well, actually, we should know, but I haven't been. I don't know how to monitor this stuff. I'm having a hard enough time monitoring myself. Set up software, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Dion's still here. Yeah. So it's yeah. Yep. So we lost Laura, but yeah. Other than that.
Damn it! We never leave a man behind, even a Laura.
That's right.
Never leave a Laura behind. But no, I don't know how to use this stuff. I'm just mucking around with it, and I had to do that on camera, and I wanted it recorded, so that's why I did it here.
Oh yeah.
And now I can watch it to my heart's content.
Yes, you can.
And and if I get stressed, I can watch this and just chew on the corners.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Plus, you can't feel bad because Geeks and Gamers is live right now, so there's probably a couple people over there. I spread this on the Twitter and I put it through Discord and Facebook. So. Oh no!
I told Dion that I was going to go live and open a package, and he was good. Yep. He was good enough to come and spend some time with us.
That's right. He sure did.
But I did tell him, and he just said, "Cool." I was like, "Oh, so it's not a bad thing then." I don't feel better. I felt.
We got DJ. DJ came in, so Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not too shabby for a second stream.
Well, we didn't go up in smoke.
No. Not yet, anyway.
And at least, as far as I can tell, the the echo isn't too bad. It comes through every so often, but it's not too bad. But I do need to change some of these settings because the lag is incredible. I think the Discord's actually catching up a bit, but the stream itself is all over the place. So I'm pretty sure if I turned on the stream, it'd be like 20 seconds away from where we are.
Yeah, it's a wee bit behind because just a little bit ago you were chewing on the blanket, and I know you did that. You know, it's at least a 15-second delay.
Yeah.
From when you say it and then when it actually pops up, but I'm pretty sure that's something you can adjust.
Okay.
Don't ask me how. I have no clue because I've never even gone live myself. But
yeah, just give me a second.
I know just from being on. Yeah, you're fine. I just know from being on DJs, there's been different times when we've been on there.
Is there someone there?
No, nobody's here.
No, just checking because I thought someone knocked on the door. And they'll only knock on the door if something important. So, and they can hear me doing everything up here anyway. So they'd know I was talking to you guys. But there's definitely something happening down there. It's okay because it's the front part. You got this room, you got my bedroom, then below you got like a storeroom, and then you've got like a little workshop. So they might be using the workshop. And we've lost someone else. We're losing people.
Oh no, they're all running away.
Yeah,
I'm still here.
I know.
Yep.
I know you're still here. Yeah, DJ thought jail second time, I think. Yeah. But not so much jail, but it's like they gave them, as I said, with the fines, they're pretty weak, and you know, Australia gives them the benefit of the doubt and says, oh no, we'll give you a warning. That's going back to the thing. But the guys that try and sneak in on phony passports, that's always fun to watch. No, that's me. It's like, well, who stuck your passport in the river? And now it's all frayed and there's pages missing. Oh no, that's mine.
Dion's asking if you've got your video set to 1080p, and it said maybe next time do 720p.
It's not. I know it's not a 1080. But yeah, Dion, as I said, my upload speed is so bad. But no, I'm pretty sure I've got it set really low. I think it's around 720. If not, if it can go lower, it might be lower. But it's nowhere near 1080. Nowhere near. But no, it's just the upload speed here is so bad. And I think for some reason, let's see what. Was 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. So yeah, you'd have a lot of network usage at the moment. So probably the reason I should have chosen a different time. But Saturday morning it's going to get busy.
Yep.
Ah, I see. So Mecha Random is doing her 10K special live. And Mecha Random's funny to watch though. She is funny.
Oh yeah.
And she does that sweet thing, you know. So, hi everybody, it's your favourite internet harpy.
Yeah. She's great.
She's cute as a button when she does it, and then when she leaves, she does the same thing. It's like, bye.
Yeah, Mac is awesome.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for Odin to come back on. I'm going into Odin withdrawal. Well, I think we all do to a certain extent because we all know each other in there, and they're dropping like flies now, guys.
All right.
It must have been. I said Mecha Random was on. Mecha Random was on, and he went, "Oh, Mecha Random's on. I'm off." But that's okay. Now it's just us three. I can smoke.
Well, got DJ too. He's still in here. So, but yeah, I see her thing where she was doing her.
No, DJ's not in here. Oh, he's in here.
Yeah, he's in here.
How can it just says 3 watching. Oh, sorry.
Mine says 4, man. Your shit's behind.
Sorry, sorry, DJ. I didn't realize you're still in here. But
Yeah, DJ's still here.
yeah.
DJ's everywhere. He's like I am. He'll multiple stream. He'll quad stream. My day was off because having to go to work. No world class bullshitters to start. No DJD show for 2 fucking days.
Oh,
It's awful.
That's just bloody typical. That is. It's like my internet's so bad. Even though I'm streaming from here, it's getting to you well before it's getting to me. Yeah, okay, now I've got the 4 back up. Okay.
Yep.
But
Yep. 5. Yep. Now there's 5.
don't know.
See, doing fine.
How did I get 5? I'm still on 4. It's like you guys count too far.
Give it a minute. It'll catch up.
But as far as content goes, I don't know what else to do. It's like I can play with Star Wars figures. I can fly a plane around the room.
Well, the good thing is you've been going for 55 minutes.
55 minutes.
That's right.
Oh.
Even though, usually you want to keep your streams in an hour, from what I've heard. Disclaimer from the DJD show, from the information he's gotten. And then, right before you leave, you want to promote other channels that are live, such as Mecha Random. So, see, there you go. You're doing
Mecha
fine.
Random, DJG Show, Odin's Movie Blog, but especially NASA Live, 24-hour coverage. But I've found another one. It's like Kit Boga. Kit Boga, what he does is he rings up internet scammers. And he baits them, and he does all these different voices. He does these different personas, and I mean, you get to a certain point. It's like some of them are just like, okay, that's the same as the last one, same as the last one. But every so often, in between, you get such gems that he did it so well that he called out these scammers, and I've been laughing so hard watching this guy. He's a real character to watch. But yeah, Kit Boga. He does scam baiting, so he baits internet scammers. You know, when they ring you up or they send you a message or they put a pop up on your screen that says, "Oh, you've got a problem with your computer. It's a critical error. You need to call this number straight away." And the people call up and say, "Oh, I got this pop up. I had to call you. What's wrong with my computer?" And they go through and they say, "Oh, yes, sir. I'm looking at your computer now. Let's just do a quick scan." Yes, apparently you've got programs on your computer. That's no good. But they do such crap. Sorry, I'm trying to watch my language. They do such crap that they try and convince you there's something wrong with your computer when all you're doing is looking at normal files that are on your computer.
No, she worked her way in there because she likes Echo. We have an Echo. And Peabody has an Echo sometimes, so it's just Echo everywhere.
Are you ready to go upstairs? You're ready.
It's time for puppy to go to bed.
Yes, tired.
And how's
Mama's wagging her tail.
Tell Peabody good night.
All right,
Mr. Peabody, good night.
Good
Even
night.
though you can't see it.
Good
You
night.
got Little Miss and Pumpkin sitting here telling you good night. They're going upstairs to go to bed.
Good night, little miss, and I'm glad you're eating again. And good night, Pumpkin.
Good night, puppies.
Good night, Jason. Good night, Peabody.
Good night.
Yeah, I think I might.
Good night.
I'm thinking about framing that paper that you put on the box, just so I've got a frame print of all those puppy prints.
I'll make him actual.
I'll stick it on the wall. It'll become.
Next time we'll list up shit, I'll make him a custom puppy print.
DJ says night to the puppies.
Good night.
But now it's like I'll frame it, and 10 years from now it'll be like Art Deco. It's like, man, who did that? but no, it's like a. So we've lost Captain Fatty Pants because he's gone off to a new owner, and you're dog sitting the other puppy, and so now but you should still be at 18 dogs, yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Still at 18. Yep. Because we'd be at 17, but Little Miss didn't quite leave yet, so maybe in the next couple of days.
No, that's because she.
And then the one that we're sitting here, Mocha, he'll be going home this week. I think Sunday he's going home.
That's because Little Miss wanted to be on this stream. That's why.
That's right.
Yeah.
She didn't want to miss out. She guest appeared on Lethal Lightning stream the other day, so she had to catch the other mate from the Upside Down.
And now she's got the.
Had DJ went on this morning, she'd have been on DJ's show, but that didn't happen. That's okay. We're not gonna hold it against DJ. He said he would possibly do a stream, and he didn't. So no disclaimers needed. He did say that, and the day went on fine, and then we got Peabody in the evening. So evening here, morning there, worked out perfectly.
That's all right. Let's do that. Will that work? That might work. All right, DJ. If you check, you should get an invite. I can't believe I've been on that long. I was only going to come.
Time flies when you're opening packages.
I was only going to be on for like 20 minutes. I've been yabbering for all this time. It's like it's not quite as fast paced as Odin or the other guys, but I just having a bit of fun. Full of pie.
Full of pie. That's all right, man. You said you would, or you would possibly do a show. You very, very openly said, I'm not doing anything on Thursday, Friday possibly, not till afternoon. I kind of figured the same thing. You were full of pie.
Yeah, I'd be no good to have around Thanksgiving. So, look at all this food.
Yeah,
I can't.
Been on now for over an hour now.
Yeah. So,
62 minutes. You're rocking, baby. Rocking.
Yeah, well, I'm going for the filibuster.
DJD's in here now.
Yes, he is.
Well, he should have the same as everybody else. What's wrong, puppies? He hasn't even said anything yet.
Is it safe?
Is it safe?
Is the porg? Ah, yes, indeed. Hello, puppies. They can sense I was coming to. Your mother's a whore, Trebek.
You're in a safe place.
I don't know. He's in the upside.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to switch this thing on mobile for bloody son.
So, I haven't actually asked you guys. Did you have a good Thanksgiving, all of you?
Yes, indeed. Very, very good turkey, beer.
So someone's got a full belly. How'd yours go, Jason? All right?
Yeah, it went good. It went really good. So we went out though and had prime rib tonight because my dad doesn't do turkey 2 days in a row. So
that's okay. I don't
like turkey.
Yeah, I don't like turkey.
I don't like turkey that much either.
Yeah, I don't like turkey.
So,
yeah, we banned turkey. Instead of turkey, we did White Castle because that was much better.
Yeah.
Since Captain Fatty Pants went to Indianapolis, that meant we could go, and that's about in Kokomo. That's where there's a White Castle, so that's where we got White Castle.
Well, the funny thing is, like, the only reason any Australians know anything about White Castle is because of that movie they made. Kim and Majar or whatever go to White Castle, and that's the only reason any Australian would know anything about something called White Castle.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah,
go to
so,
White
yeah,
Castle.
Harold and Kumar, yeah. And the thing is, it's not a movie I would have picked up anyway. It's just that it happens that the people I was with at the time said, "Oh, you've got to watch this movie." And I said, "Okay." So I watched the movie. It's like, "Oh, all right, yeah, it's okay. It's mildly amusing." But see, the problem is like they were stoners. I wasn't. So when they were watching, they were doing all these marijuana jokes. It's like I was thinking, the other jokes were fine, but yeah, apart from that, it's like otherwise an Australian wouldn't know anything about White Castle. But then again, if you hadn't met an Australian, you wouldn't know anything about Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you turn around and say, actually, we know quite a bit about Hungry Jack's because it's Burger King.
Burger King.
Oh, it's funny actually because tomorrow night on TV they're doing I'm not sure if it's 60 Minutes or something like that. It's a show like that. They're doing it on this guy that spent I think 26 years in prison or something, and he's saying he's innocent, right? And they're saying, and they're going through and they're saying, oh, the prison psychologist said that you were this, you were that, and he just sort of like laughs it off, sort of thing. And he's saying, oh no, I'm innocent and everything like that. But the funny thing about this story is, without a word of a lie, right? If you put this guy in a white suit and gave him a little, knobbly tie thing that he looks exactly like Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
He does. If you put him in the suit, you'd swear it was Colonel Sanders, right down to the glasses, the beard, the hair, everything. If you stuck him in the white suit, you'd say, "Where's your chicken?" It's like. But because I was watching this guy, and the first thing that popped into my head is like, was Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's like, but no, he does. It looks. I mean, if I could take a photo for you, I will. But
I'll be box. What you do the other bike?
Yep.
All right, buddy.
But it's ridiculous. But yeah, so. But basically, there's not that much difference between Australia and America, except we're upright and you guys are upside down.
But for where we are, we're upright and you're upside down with little propeller hats on to keep you on the planet.
Well, see, no, this is where I call it the question. The people that drew up like the globe, and that drew up the maps and everything like that, right? Like it's a globe, right? You got a magnetic core through the middle, so you got one point at the top, one point at the bottom, right? And it's a globe flying through space. So at what point did they say, okay, this is the top and this is the bottom? Do you know what I mean? Who got to
exactly?
Who got to make that choice? It's a globe, it's a round disc. There is no top, there is no bottom. There's no top, there's no bottom. Who chose? Who said, okay, this is the top, so this is North America, this is South America. How do you know?
It was the British in modern time.
It was like, and at what point did they make the definition that this is up, this is down? Were they standing on a different planet? It's like they were looking, they're off in the distance, and they saw us going around the sun, and they thought, oh yeah, that's definitely up, and that's definitely down. No, it's like, but I have to take that into question. It's like, who decided that was up and that was down? That was the North Pole, that's the South Pole. How can you tell? They look the same to me. They both radiate with the magnetism, and every so often the South and the Pole, the North and the Pole, and the South and the North, the poles switch every so often, every few thousand years and everything, they switch. So all of a sudden, the North Pole becomes South Pole becomes the North Pole, and then things get really confusing. Once again, which way's up, which way is
can't
down.
wait till that happens any year now.
Yeah, well,
really taking the fucking time the gremlins to do it. Sorry for the language.
no, but it's happened over
Over
hundreds of thousands of years. Every so often it switches. Same thing with the global warming. Yeah, we're big whoops.
Well, remember the world's flat, so you're saying it's round, and they're saying it's flat. So
yeah, but no, but then you go for the global warming thing. It's okay. All right, how much do you want to talk about global warming? Oh yeah, the planet's heating up. It's like, well, you do realize that when the planet started, it was really, really, really hot. You know? And over millions of years, it cooled down. And then,
if anything, it's cooled down.
and then as you go through history, it's fluctuated. And then they come up with, in the last 200 years, look at this, and they give you this hockey stick graph. So you got this little fluctuation, and then all of a sudden the end goes, whoa, and we skyrocket up into the temperature we're in now. And they say, look at the rise in the temperature. But if they go just a little bit further back than 200 years, they'll see that the temperature of the Earth was higher and actually dropped down and then went on a plateau, and then it popped back up again. So yeah, planetary warming is like, yeah, you can say it's going up, you can say it's going down, you can say we're getting more pollution, but then you've got to put it down to what's causing that, because they're saying we're causing that. And if you look throughout history, it's sort of like not that true. I mean, if you go back, you got the mini ice age, and you got the mini, heat wave, and it goes up and down all the time, and it's a natural thing for the Earth to do.
Oh yeah.
It's very natural. I think the Earth wears condoms when it uses them.
It uses condoms when it uses what?
It uses condoms when it does that. So the up and down.
Up and down. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it's like
I got all the bad puns, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, but every so often the South Pole says, "Hey, dude," and the North Pole goes, "Yeah, what? Hey man, do you mind if I switch to the top bunk for a while?" It's like, yeah, all right, man, no worries. You can take the top bunk. I'll take the bottom. It's like, just every so often. It's only fair, really. Uh-oh. Did I say something wrong? It's one of the one of the puppies has been fact-checking me, haven't they?
That's right. They're not agreeing with you. No, Mocha's messing with Echo, and Echo's telling him to back off. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Mocha.
Mochaccino half a lot.
She said, "I've had enough of you. You're only visiting. This is my house. This is my yard. I'm gonna kick your ass." That's what she's telling him.
Well, see, on the other hand, he's a guest, so he should be treated cordially.
Well, that's why Penny's not down here, because she just did not like him at all. So Penny's now upstairs, but everybody else likes him, so it's okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Bad.
Trouble in paradise.
She said, "Quit licking me," and he just got bit in the tongue, I think. But that's all right. Get over there.
God damn.
Nothing like a little vicious German dog, Nothing like a little vicious weed. We have wiener puns for days. Nothing like a little vicious German wiener dog.
9. I will not accept your excuses. Oh, hang on. What's this? What's this?
I said, "Quit licking my face." You didn't listen. That's it. I'm going after you.
They're showing some sort of Star Wars display, and it's all the costumes. I'll keep you informed as soon as I know. I don't know where they are. An army of one. They're showing all the different stormtroopers, showing the Boba Fett, Death Star droid, RG-88, showing this, I don't know, some display of the costumes, but they are the original costumes. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't you love to walk into your lounge room and find all that shit there? just so every so often you can say, today I think I might be this character. Okay. It looks like it's some sort of display, and it looks like it's in a museum. So it actually might come to Perth. I wonder if it will. unless these people.
I shall return here shortly, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
I gotta take a quick pause.
All good.
Oh god. I'm not turning the sound on so because it'll mess up everything, but it looks like it's some sort of museum display, and hopefully it's doing a tour, because if it comes to Perth, I'm there. That's it, I'm there. Every so often we do get the museum tours through here. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. The Anzacs one was pretty good.
So it's just like the Star Wars movies. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them just suck.
Yeah.
It should have never been made.
But even the prequels, it's like they had their points. But it's just the later ones that sort of really dropped out of the arse. It's like, especially the Last Jedi. Last Jedi sort of like put itself in Fortnite, ended up on its hands and knees and got shot in the arse. That's what happens in Fortnite.
Even though you're carrying around a bunch of food.
And of course, and then Solo got released, and while he was skydiving down, he got shot out of the air, so he didn't even make it to the ground.
Yeah, he didn't make it at all.
Anyway, I think I might actually end this stream and just go back onto Discord, hey? What do you think? So it's 1 hour and 16 minutes. And so I just like to direct everybody to the NASA site and the DJD show.
Or
Mecha Random, Oda's movie blog, Geeks and Gamers, comic artists, secret pros, whatever it is. But
Poor EVS. No love for EVS.
Thanks for
Check out World Class Bullshitters. Doomcock.
Thanks for joining.
Good channel.
Thanks for joining. I'm signing off.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.